So let's kind of go through the process. Josh, how many months has it been now that you have been a mortgage coach user? Because it's not like it's years, it's months. How many months has it been?
I think I floundered unsuccessfully from February till June, and then in June or July, I really started to go 100% on creating TCAs.
So in Josh, again, he was is a super successful producer, and anytime we create the mortgage coach habit with people like Josh, he's not in pain. He's doing incredible production. Yes, he sees that there's a better way to do things. That's how he created this habit. But let's just go through step by step in a teachable way Josh's journey. So this is the mortgage coach playbook to creating a mortgage coach habit. Starts with why, and I asked Josh. Remember, I don't know if you remember this, Josh. Write down your why. Why are you even going to spend time on the phone with me? Spend time on the phone with our trainers. Go through the pain of creating a new habit when you're super successful already. And while his mortgage coach why was a few more sentences than this, when you really net it out, he was just incredibly committed to changing the conversation from rate and feed to valued advice and really differentiating himself. Anything you want to kind of add to your why before we go through the step-by-step process?
Yeah, I would just say that for a long time I struggled with how to do that. The only tool that I had was a fee worksheet and good communication. So I was pretty successful at that. I could crank them out. I could do them quickly. I could then use good communication to kind of bridge the gap, because when you're doing 4 proposals for somebody and they're all on their iPhone and they're trying to look through the fee worksheet, it's utterly confusing. And so you have to be a good communicator, an exceptionally good communicator, to do a lot of business that way. And so I was okay at that. But when I figured out how to move from kind of fee-based, just like everybody else, to advice-based, it was like gas to the fire. It just really exploded our conversion rate. So for me, the biggest challenge was figuring out how to do it, and then as soon as I saw the results, it was addicting. Good.
Well, hopefully we're going to make it easier for everybody, and they can all make this go from doing it once in a while or not at all. You could be on this call, be a mortgage coach member. Either your company is paying for it or you're paying for it, and you're not even using it. So our goal is to get you there. So the next thing that we did with Josh was get really clear on the why, and then get really clear on what are the options that you do most often. So in Josh's case, it was purchase options, number 1, refi analysis, number 2, 30-year versus 15, number 3, 30-year versus, anyways, I'm not going to read out each number, but this was what Josh got really clear on, and I want to ask everybody on this call, because I want to get your perspective on what are you doing most often right now. By the way, Jacob, has it started broadcasting?
Yes, it is. It is broadcasting, and the poll is showing, Dave.
Okay, good. So I had some weird technical issue on my side, but let's keep moving. So if everybody could answer this poll real quick, I want to know, what options do you do most often in your mortgage practice? Because if you're going to create this habit, you've got to be clear on this. You can't be fuzzy. And I always just say the best way to use Mortgage Coach is best way to eat an elephant one bite at a time. Best way to learn Mortgage Coach, one bite at a time. Figure out which options you're doing most often, create templates, master that, and then add another one. So by the way, Josh, any guesses on what the winner is going to be here? By the way, we're only at 60%, so let's get up to 70% of you voting, please. Josh, any guesses?
I'm going to go with purchase options because that was mine.
There you go. So there it is, everybody. It is purchase options. That is the report and the strategy that everybody is doing most right now. So if that's the case, after this call, make sure you know how to do purchase options report. Do it 5 times. Have a template around it, and get really focused. Because our goal is that you become excellent at this.